What is up, guys? Dnd here, back with another video. In this one, I will be building the Lego Speed Champions Bugatti Bison Gran Turismo. So, yeah, without further ado, let's just get into it. Alright, so, in the bag we get 5 numbered bags, or in the box we get 5 numbered bags, a bigger sticker sheet than the last one, the instruction manual, and the beginning chassis. And as we usually do, let's start off with building our little driver. Good thing that these come with 2 visors in every one. Alright, let's do his regular face. Alright. And there he is. Gonna plop him down there. And let's get on to the build. So, starting off with this piece, as we usually do. Then I'm going to need 2 these 1x1 snot plates. Those will go on either side like so. Next, I'm going to need a 1x4 rounded plate. Then I'm going to need a 1x1 brick, followed by these 2 these 2 studs that have the small bar going out the top. Alright. Next, I'm going to need 2 of these studs that have kind of a handle on it. Those will go on either side. Alright. Next, I'm going to need 3 of these 1x2 pieces that are sloped. Alright, those go in like so. Then I'm going to need 4 1x1 plates with a hook on top. Alright. Alright, next up, I'm going to need a 1x1 smooth plate. Another one of this 1x2 sloped piece, or kind of skate park curve, I don't know what to call it. Then need a 1x2 smooth plate and a 1x2 jumper plate. Those go in like so. Next, I'm going to need 2 studs, as well as these 2 1x2 plates with the female end of a ball joint on one side. Those will go in like so. Next, I'm going to need another 1x4 rounded plate. Then I'm going to need 2 of these kind of bars with clips on it. Actually, those are later. Same with the oh no. All right, so minus the 1x4 for a second. We're gonna need two 1x3s, then the 1x4, and now the clips. I don't know how I messed that up so bad. I'm also gonna need a 1x2 brick. That will go there. Next, I'm going to need these pieces. They kind of look like Lego Moroccos. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm... Alright. Next, I'm going to need two 1x1x2 plates and a rounded and a smooth stud. Those will go on either side. Next, I'm going to need two 1x3 plates, followed by two of the 1x1x2 snot studs. Those will go down like so. Next, I'm going to need these two 1x2 sloped pieces, sloped plates, and make sure those go on like so. Next, I'm going to need two more of these, as well as two 1x1 studs, or 1x1 smooth plates. Then I'm going to need two of these 1x5 kind of rounded plates. Oh no. I got this so wrong. Wow. I'm totally off my game today. Alright, these go on here like so. Alright, now on to bag number 2. Alright, so starting off with the typical Speed Champions wheels. I will quickly do that. So the regular 2x6 plate and the Technic pins. Gonna need this 2x2 snot plate, followed by two of the 1x1x2 snot studs. Those will go on like so. Then that will connect onto the back. Then I'm going to need a 2x4 plate, followed by two 2x3 plates to connect that in. That ain't going anywhere. Next, I'm going to need three of these 1x2 snot plates with a 2x2 barricade on it, or 2x2 version going up. Then I'm going to need a 1x6 plate, Then I'm going to need 6 of these 1x1 smooth studs that have 2 smooth sides on it. And those will go on like so. Tell me in the comments below, which has been your favorite car build that I have done? I want to know. Alright. That being said, that goes on like so. Then I'm going to need 2 2x4 plates. Going on like so. Now for the wheel well piece, so this 2x4, gonna need a 1x3 corner plate. And a stud. This one will go on this side. Now I need the same for the other side. We'll just quickly do that and plop that on like so. Alright, next, gonna need a 2x3 plate and a 2x3 smooth plate. And the smooth plate is gonna get our first sticker on it. Alright, so there is our sticker. This will connect there like so. Then, gonna need this 1x2 rounded plate. Put that like so. Then I'm gonna need these 2 1x5 pieces. They will go on like so. Next, I'm going to need a 1x2 hinge piece, like both the top and bottom. Next, I'm going to need 2 1x1 plates with a hook on top. Those will go there. Then I'm going to need 2 1x1 smooth plates. Where's the other one? There we go. Next, I'm going to need 2 of the binocular piece. Those will clip in like so. Move that. Those will clip in like so. Then I'm also going to need these 2 1x3 sloped pieces. And they will go come on. They will go on here like so. Alright, next up I'm going to need a 1x2 plate, followed by a 1x1 plate with a 1x2 snot plate going up. Then I'm going to need a 1x1 quarter circle piece that will then go on there. Then I'm going to need the same for the other side. Voila. Next, I'm going to need 2 1x3 corner plates. Connecting those on like so. Next, I'm going to need two 1x4 plates that have smooth on the center two studs and then a exposed stud on the outside. Then we're going to need these two 1x4 pieces. Going either way. Alright, next I'm going to need two 1x1 plates with a 1x1 vertical snot plate going up. And then I'm going to need two 1x1 quarter circle plates. Going on like so. These will go on either side. Like so. And then we will be moving on to bag number 3. Alright, so on to bag number 3. First off, I'm going to need these two 1x4 pieces. And they will go on either side like so. Then I'm going to need this 1x8 plate that has that decal on it. Then I'm going to need a 1x2 plate that has that on it. Next, I'm going to need a 1x2 plate that has a clip on one side. Then we're going to need two 1x1x2 plates. Then we're going to need two 1x1 cheese slopes. Followed by two 1x1 snot plates. Then I'm going to need a 2x6 plate, followed by a 2x4 smooth plate, and this is getting a sticker on it. Alright, so there is that sticker. That will then go on like so. Next, I'm going to need this 2x2 plate that's angled, and I'm going to need the same for the others. Then I'm going to need that one. Same going the other way. Then I'm going to need two of these 1x2 smooth plates that are angled. One going either way. Then I'm going to need, basically that's the exact same piece, and both of those are getting stickers on it this time. Alright, so this is what was on both of the stickers. This will connect on either side like so. Then this will connect on here like so. Next, I'm going to need this 1x3 smooth plate and another one of these, the 1x2 smooth plates that are angled. And both of these will get stickers on it. I need the other one. And then I'm going to need the same for the other side. So I will be right back. Alright, so there is one of the stickers. There is the other that goes on both sides. I will click that in like so. There's both of those. Alright, next up, I'm going to need this 1x1 plate that has a dual-sided stud on one side. Then I'm going to need a stud and a barred stud. And last but not least, I'm going to need a smooth stud. This will connect on like so. Next up, I'm going to need a 1x3 brick, followed by a 1x1 snot plate, and a 1x1x2 plate going on there. Then I'm going to need 2 smooth studs, followed by 2 of the 1x1 indented snot bricks. Alright, those will go on like so. Next up, I'm going to need a 1x6 plate, followed by a 1x1 G-slope. Next, I'm going to need this kind of video game controller as the wheel. Alright, set this up to the side for a second. Then I'm going to need this 1x2 snot plate, as well as a 1x4 rounded plate. Going to need a 1x1 snot plate and another the 1x2 snot plate. Next, I'm going to need 2 1x1 quarter circle plates. Those will go on like so. Then I'm going to need a 1x4 plate, and this is getting a sticker on it. Alright, so that is how that looks. That will connect on like so. Then I'm going to need a 1x1 snot plate going down, and another 1x1 with a 1x2 snot plate going up. Going like so. Next, I'm going to need a 1x6 smooth plate and a 1x1 quarter circle plate. Then I'm going to need this 1x2 plate with a Technic pin in one side and one of the small Technic pins. This goes there like so. Then this will connect on in here like so. Now I'm going to need to do the same thing for the other side. Alright, there that is. I will connect that on like so. Now both the doors are in place. Next, gonna need a 1x2 plate with this 1x2 brick that has studs on both sides. Then I'm gonna need two 1x2 plates with a 2x2 vertical snot plate going up, as well as two more plates, followed by two of these 2x2 half rounded plates, smooth plates. Then I'm going to need two 1x2 hinge pieces. Those will go up like so. Those will go on like that. Next, I'm going to need this 2x3 plate, and it's going to get a sticker on it. Alright, there that goes. That will go on like so. Alright. Next, I'm going to need these two 1x3 rounded plates. Rounded corner plates. And I'm going to need two of these 1x1 plates. Then angle that down. Alright, next up I'm going to need a 1x2 plate with a horizontal bar on one side. Then I'm going to need a 2x2 round sloped plate. Alright, that will go in this side here. Then for the other side, gonna need two of these 1x2 plates with a horizontal bar on the small side. Then we're gonna need a 1x2 smooth plate, and then two quarter circle plates of the 1x1 variety. And then this connect in like that. Alright. Then I'm going to need this 1x4 kind of smooth plate with two studs on either side. Now, come on. That will go like that. Oh, there it is. Next, I'm going to need this kind of Technic piece with this kind of blade piece. That will connect in there. Go on like so. All right. Then I'm going to need two of these 1x2 smooth plates. Those will go on the back like so. Then we are moving on to bag number 4. Alright, so we are starting bag number 4 off with the front wheel well. So, going to add a 1x2 plate to that. That will connect on like so. Next, I'm going to need 2 these 1x3 rounded plate or 1x3 corner plates. Then I'm going to need 2 barred studs, or the studs that have the bars on them. Next, I'm going to need a 2x4 brick. Alright, set that off to the side. Gonna need a 1x2 plate, 2 of the double-sided 1x2 snot bricks. Gonna need another 1x2 plate. Then I'm gonna need these 2 2x6 or 2x3 plates going on either side here. Next, I'm going to need 2 1x1 snot plates going up. Then I'm going to need 2 studs. Alright. Then I'm going to need 2 of the double high snot studs. Next, I'm going to need 2 more of the 1x1 snot pieces and a 1x2 bar, kind of the gold bar looking piece, just in black. That will go on like so. Then I'm going to need 2 1x2 plates. Then I'm going to need one of these studs that have a kind of hook on top of it. And a 1x2 or a 1x1 G-slope. Next, I'm going to need 2 of these smooth 2x2 kind of angled plates, followed by 2 1x1 quarter circle plates. Actually, I'm going to need 2 more of those. Exact same pieces. Then I'm going to need these 2 1x1 smooth plates that has the Michelin tire logo on it. Those go on either side. Then I'm going to need 2 of the smooth studs, and then 2 of these kind of webbed stud looking things. Those will go on like so. Now that is going to slide on the front like so. Now we're moving on to the 5th and final bag. Alright, so next I'm going to need this 2x2 wheel well piece, followed by a 1x2 slope piece, and this is getting a sticker on it. Alright, there is that sticker. This will go on this side like so. Now, I'm gonna need to do the same thing for the other side. Alright, same thing. That will go on like so. Next, gonna need this 2x2 slope piece, which is getting another sticker on it. Alright, there's that sticker. Then I'm gonna need two 2x3 plates, followed by these two 2x2 sloped plates. Next, gonna need these two 1x2 half circle jumper plates, which will go on they'll go on like so. And it'll go on like that. Next, I'm going to need four 1x1 quarter circle plate pieces, which will go here, 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 and here. They will go on like so. Next, I'm going to need two 2x2 kind of half smooth plates. Then I'm going to need these two 1x2 smooth notched plates. Alright, next I'm going to need these two 1x2 sloped angled pieces, and these will get two more stickers on it. Alright, there is the sticker that goes on both. Those will go on the front like so. Next, I'm going to need this 2x2 half rounded plate, which will go on the front like so. Now I'm going to put the windshield piece on. Next, I'm going to need these two 2x2 pieces. Both of these are getting stickers on it. Also going to need two more of the 1x2 slanted pieces, which will go on either side. Alright, so this is what goes on both of those. That will connect on like that. Then I'm going to be putting the tires on. So I will do that quickly. And as I'm doing that, please remember to like and subscribe, as well as go check out my other channel, that being a Dnd channel that is under the Boundless Shores. Please go check both of those out. And with the last two 1x8 smooth plates going in, that is going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you all very much for watching all the way to the end. Please remember to like and subscribe, as well as go check out the other videos on the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you all once again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.